This is just one class period. Y'all can all pay attention because it relates to y'all. They been where you been. Listen to what they got to say.
How y'all guys doing? Good. All right. Now, every time we got to set the ground rules. Every time. Because somebody going to always do something. So, there is no talk. Especially while your classmates is talking. I'm going to give everybody a chance to raise their hand, say something. My brother going to come and talk to you as well. He's been in the Navy, traveled the whole world, seen the world, all in Australia, Hawaii. So he's going to tell y'all about his experience of being bullied growing up and how he turned the negative into a positive. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to give you my presentation and show y'all what bullying is, what it looks like, what cyberbullying is, all of that information. But I need y'all to pay attention, need to listen. Don't mess with the person next to you. Look straight, pay attention. Y'all with me? Yes, all right, stop bullying. Stand up, speak out is what we're going to talk about today. So, first thing we want to put out here is, what is bullying? What's that first bullet point say? Prolonged and habitual harm. So, just me teasing you once is not bullying. Just me teasing you once is not bullying. But a prolonged and habitual harm, like if I'm creating an unsafe space for you when you come to class, where you can't even learn, you can't do your work because I have created an unsafe space. That's what bullying is all about. What's the second one say? Using your words. Words do matter. Words do hurt. Words do injure. When you use your words to do all these different things that cause harm, cause injury to somebody else, that is bullying. What's this third one say? Repeatedly taking from others. If I put my pencil on the desk, you shouldn't touch that. Why? Because it's not yours, does not belong to you, and you never want to gain a reputation of being the person that's stealing. Why? Because nobody's going to want to be around you. Nobody's going to want you in their space. Why? Because you're going to take something. It does not belong to you. And if I set my phone down, I paid too much for it for you to steal it. Do not take anything from anybody else. So your words, what they say? Cyberbullying. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of cyberbullying. One person, don't talk. One person, can you tell me what cyberbullying is? Anybody? Yes, sir.
When you text someone and tell them to stop you,
okay.
To kill yourself.
Okay.
Bullying somebody online.
Okay. Good. Good. Y'all are very attentive. Y'all my last class today, so y'all got to be a really good class. So, bullying that's done on the internet. What I call internet gangsters. Y'all ever seen them? People get online, they say stuff they wouldn't say to your face. But they'll say it online because they hide behind their keyboard, talking about what they're going to do and what they're going to do when they get to Plantersville, what they're going to do when they get to class. That is bullying, and it's called cyberbullying. But here's what I'm here to tell you. You're being watched when you're online. There's a special division of the FBI that just sits back and watches everything you put online. Why do you think they're able to catch people that put online, hey, I'm going to take a gun to school? Hey, I'm going to take a bomb to Plantersville. Why do you think they're able to catch them? They catch them before they do it because they caught them online. So you think you just sitting there typing something on Facebook, but they're actually watching you. So when you say you're going to bring a gun, you text him, you inbox him, and say, hey, we're going to do this. Next week, we're going to take a gun. We're going to take a bomb. We're going to do this at school. They're watching you. They just waiting on you to make some kind of threat. They're going to knock on your door. Hey, we've been watching you on Facebook. You said you're going to take a gun to Plantersville. Too many school shootings going on in America. We can't let you do that. Because that's going to make national news. You're going to make the city look bad. You make yourself look bad. Your family hurt because now you're going to jail. Just don't do it. Cyberbullying, they're watching everything you do online. Cyberbullying can get you in legal trouble. Legal trouble. It's not just you typing. You can end up in jail for what you say online. So we're keeping a record of what y'all doing. We're keeping a record of who's going to the office. Don't think we just here talking. We're keeping a record on every guy that we talk to. We're going to be here 3 more times this semester and 4 times next semester. So we know who's going to the office, who's doing better, whose grades are improving, whose behavior is improving. We're watching all of that because we want y'all to be successful. Done a study, found out that 24% bullying is going on in text messages. Raise your hand if you ever heard of going viral. What does that mean, one person? Yes, sir. What's going viral? You? Me. Yeah. What does going viral mean? You ever heard of that? You can get famous. Okay. Yes, sir. What's going viral? You?
Viral means that popular.
Okay. Means I can text something, and if we get enough people to share that text, it goes viral. That's what's happening. Most of the bullying is going on in text messages. You're supposed to be using your phone to make calls. It's time for your mom to come pick you up, your dad to come pick you up, but you're using your phone to bully somebody. Using your phone to talk about somebody, to put their name in and spread rumors, spread lies all over school. And bullying is going on in the text message. Raise your hand if you're on Facebook. Who's on Facebook? Anybody? Nobody on Facebook? Anybody on Instagram? All right. Almost everybody's on Instagram. Everybody want to post those pictures. Look good, right? Who's on Twitter? Raise your hand. Nobody's on Twitter. What about Snapchat? Cool, cool. Another thing, Snapchat got you fooled. You think you can post a picture and it disappears. Nope. Nothing you do online ever disappears. There's a web address to every picture you put online. And even if you think it disappeared in 24 hours, there's somebody behind the screen that still has the picture. So you stand in the mirror, you're going to post a picture of yourself, got your little chest out, think ain't nobody going to see it. You come back to school, it's all over school because you thought it disappeared, then disappeared. Snapchat has fooled you. Nothing disappears online. Everything you post, somebody has the address to it. Always remember that. But this is how serious bullying is. Every face you're looking at on this screen is a person that has committed suicide, a person that killed themselves because they were being bullied. This is how serious it is. You think it's just all words, it's just all a game. This is how serious it is. And when I was doing research, I'm telling you guys, I could not, there were so many suicide pictures that even if I presented from now to 2 years from now, I couldn't put them all on the screen. It was just a whole collage, just page after page, story after story of young people that have committed suicide because of bullying. That's why the bullying campaign is so popular now in school. They're sending guys like myself and my brother all over the nation to talk to kids about bullying because it's just that serious. Schools are tired of their young people going home, being found, they're hanging in the closet. Mom comes and opens the closet, they're hanging. They're dead. All because of bullying. Now their parent has to live with that for the rest of their life. So now schools are sending us out on this big bullying campaign to talk to you about how serious bullying really is. Young man about 8 years old got to fight. Well, somebody was recording the fight. The fight went viral. Because he lost, he was too embarrassed. Said he couldn't go back to school. Mom wouldn't let him make any kind of transfer or anything. And so he just decided, hey, I'm going to save myself the embarrassment. I killed myself. Instead of going back to school and facing the embarrassment, everybody looking at their phone, looking at me get beat down, he said, I'll just decide to take my own life. This how serious it is. Young man that'll never be able to finish junior high like y'all, never be able to go to high school, never be able to go to college, never get a wife, never have kids, his life is done. Because he made that decision. Young lady, 8 years old, killed herself because she was being bullied. An 8-year-old should be able to come to school without having to worry about some knucklehead punching her, kicking her, making sure that she can't do her work. Every student should be in a safe space and environment, and they should have the opportunity to come to class and do their work without you bothering them. When you bother somebody else, you're keeping them from doing what they're supposed to be doing. Took on life. Young lady right here, 15 years old. Well, she sent somebody a picture on Snapchat. What I just told you. See, Snapchat has fooled you. You think the picture disappeared in 12, 24 hours. But somebody has the web address of that picture. It does not just go into space. Somebody has the address to it. So she sends a picture gets all over school, everybody's laughing, talking about her, and guess what that does? That makes you not want to come to school. Why? Because you're embarrassed, you're ashamed. Now she just decided I'd rather take my own life than have to go back to school and deal with the shame, deal with the embarrassment. So she kills herself. This is how serious this is, guys. This is not a game. What does it say? Use your what? Voice. Use your voice. You have allies in the fight. Your teachers, your principals, your coach, your administrators, your counselors, your parents. Let somebody know. They can't get you help for bullying if you don't report it. If you don't say anything, you don't know anything. Unless we just happen to stumble across a video that one of y'all has put online or something like that. We don't know what's going on. So we can't report it if we don't know anything. You have to say something. Use your voice to speak up. You are not defeated. Let someone help you. Let somebody get you the help that you need if you are being bullied. Don't just sit back. Don't get so far you want to jump over the edge, kill yourself, find a gun, hang yourself. Don't do that. I would much rather you come, talk to us, let us get you some help, than be turn on TV, Channel 9 News, find out one of y'all killed y'allself because y'all being bullied. Now the whole community is up in arms, all because, somebody crossed over the edge. But you could have came and got help. So, with that, I'm going to turn it over to my brother. He's going to talk to you about his experience being in the Navy, being bullied when he was y'all age. And he's going to give you some tips and some strategies to help you live a successful life. And remember, I told you, we're going to be seeing y'all more times, 3 more times this semester, 4 times next semester. So we're keeping up with you, and I'll come back after he's done.
How's everybody doing? Good. Good. I want everybody to sit up for me. Okay? Number one thing a man must learn in life is respect, right? Y'all like respect, right? Speak up. Y'all speak loud with your friends, right? Yes, okay? Good. So, my name is Marcus Betts. I was here. It's my brother on Chatman, which he introduced himself. We grew up together in Shannon. I used to go to this school in 4th grade. So everybody was surprised, like, it was 4th grade here? It was 4th grade here. My teacher name was Lynn Aldridge. And I went here for a short time, but I never got bullied here. But the year before that, I went to Rankin Elementary in Tupelo. Got bullied there. 2 years after that, after I left this school, I went to Shannon. Stayed at Shannon from my 5th grade year to my junior year. I got bullied the whole time I was there. First day, I remember like it was yesterday. First day, people just didn't like me. I don't know if it's because I was short, maybe just they didn't know me. I always got bullied because I was short. So tall people get bullied too. Skinny people get bullied, fat people get bullied, they all do. Okay? But at the end of the day, you still human. You still deserve dignity, right? right? You still got a right to come to school and learn like everybody else, right? All I see are forces. I love forces, Maxes, garages, Nike, forces, Jordans. See all that. But you only as cool as the clothes your parents buy you. Because you do know your parents don't have to buy you a Jordan sweatshirt, right? They go straight to see-through. Well, all the clothes look like they came from the cities and bring you to school. Because just because somebody else don't have what you have, doesn't give you the right to down them. Just at any given moment, situations can be reversed in life. What's true today may not be true tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You might have it today, tomorrow you might not have it. Because within 24 hours, something might have happened to change the course of your life. You know what I'm saying? Parents could have lost their job. Now you gotta go from Georgia to Pro Wings. How I know? Because it happened to me. My mom got pregnant with my brother. She couldn't work anymore. At least by the time she was pregnant. So all them Reeboks and Nikes I was getting when I was in 3rd, 4th grade, they diminished. Your life can change just that quick. So one day you can be on top, and everybody you stepping on to go to the top. When you fall, and you will fall, if you're doing it in a bad way, you're gonna see everybody on the way down. And the same people as you tumbling down that hill, you're gonna reach to the person that you would 10 people ago. Look for them to grab your hand and save you. They might not. That's how important it is to respect people and treat people right. But anyway, I went to Shannon. I was bullied every year. I had good times in Shannon up until my 10th grade year and my junior year. I got tired of it. I went and got a gun out of my mom's room. And I was going to do one or two things. I was going to go to that school and shoot somebody. I was going to kill myself that day. I wasn't killing myself because I thought long and hard at that moment. It took away from my mom, my brother, my family, friends, everybody. Most people don't even know that about me. My brother didn't even know that till today. So then if I shoot somebody for bullying me, because he's taller than me and he keep picking on me, and that can't happen. Because sometimes you knock on the devil's door hard enough, he might answer. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean that the person you bullying is the devil. What I'm saying, you keep knocking on that door long enough, somebody will answer it. And when they answer it, it might be something you don't want. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing you want to do. So finally, I told my mom, take me out of school, I'm dropping out of school. She's like, you ain't dropping out of school? I said, I'm not going back to that school again. And I was fearful telling my mom that, but I was tired. I told my mother, I'm not going back to that school again. If I go back to that school, it's going to be an all-out, it's going to be a blaze-out war. And I'm serious. Because I was not taking anything to anybody at that school to do. She took me out. January 97, I started at Tupelo. I finished my whole junior and the rest of my junior and my senior, graduated in 98. I went to the Navy in 98 in Chicago, Great Lakes, Illinois. I was in the Navy. Went up there to boot camp, met a lot of guys from Louisiana, Tennessee, Texas, all over the United States. In one room, like a jail cell. We all in there. Gotta get along for 3 months. Tensions rise. Y'all got brothers and sisters? Y'all can get on each other's nerves, right? Sometimes y'all good with each other, sometimes y'all, hey, you got my room, you leave me alone. That's what happens. And so, there was a lot of short guys like me too, but for some reason, it's always pick on Marcus Day. So he's from Mississippi, he's scared, okay, well let's see. So sometimes we have to do what we have to do. When I got on the boat, first thing I was telling the last group, I had a friend named Quentin from Houston, Texas. He used to bully all the young guys come on the boat. And when I was in the Navy, I did what you call aviation boats Navy. I did the planes that take off, and they use the ones, and y'all see those commercials. That's what I did. And he would always do that. Quentin always bully everybody. So all the older guys was like, man, he does that to everybody, because when he first came on, he was bullied. He cried every night. They put lotion in his hand, tickle his nose, he slapped his face. He got lotion on his nose. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody did it to him. Maybe he got it growing up. He kept doing it. Had a room called the Blue Hole. Went in the Blue Hole, closed the door. We got done. I had a black eye and a busted lip. The next week after that, for the next 3 years while he was on the boat, from 98 to 2001 when he got out, the year before I did, we were friends. Never had another issue after that. He had my back, I had his. Because I stood up to him. Sometimes you don't have to fight to stand up to bullies. Sometimes you just let a person know what you mean. Say what you mean and mean what you say. It's just like I told y'all, my brother told y'all, and even your instructors and your coaches, they tell y'all, respect is number one. They say what they mean what they say. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes respect ain't just stop talking. Sometimes it's like you want to show respect, show that you're interested, show that you want to be there. Because y'all need this in life, I promise you. Because one day y'all gonna get somewhere and you're not gonna be the popular guy on the block. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all play sports? Right. You'll be a freshman in high school one day and they're gonna make you do freshman stuff. And then you're gonna go home and feel like, I don't be on this team no more. Mama, they doing this to me, they doing that to me. And sometimes it's all fun and game. They call it hazing, fraternizing, hazing. As long as everybody trying to hurt you, that's what, it happens. But then guess what, when you graduate high school and senior, you turn around and go right to college and be a freshman again. Do you know all NFL and NBA players, the rookies, do you know they get hazed? Not in a bad way, but they do things. Like I seen once NFL rookie, I can't remember who it was, I don't know if it was Dennis Brown or who it was, they put styrofoam in his whole entire car. Like filled it up with styrofoam. And when he went to it, had to tell him to open up his door, styrofoam all in his car. They do little stuff like that and play games. And that's okay if y'all know that it's games. But to punch, kick, hit somebody, take somebody's shoes, talk about their shoes, talk about their clothes that they have no control over, because their mother and father can afford soap, and you have it, instead of talking about it, why don't you sneak something out the house? I'll say, hey, mom, I ain't gonna say sneak, that's stealing. But I'm gonna say, hey, mom, man, like, look, what's your name? Ty, what's your name? Trayvon. Hey, mom, Trayvon, they don't have any soap. You think we can donate some soap to them? Don't talk about them, help the brother out. Because if you didn't have any soap and he could provide it, would you want him to give it to you? Be honest. Right. Because we all need help sometime in our life. You know what I'm saying? So, I spent the rest of the time in the Navy. I had fun, didn't have any more issues with people bullying me. But people always talk about my height. I've been getting it all my life. I still get that now. But I challenge it. What you have to do is, you have to challenge it to do something else. Like, for instance, bullying causes anxiety. Those children have anxiety. They don't want to come to school anymore. They don't want to come to school no more. They don't want to do it no more. They don't want to live life anymore at that age. They don't pay bills. They don't go to work every day and deal with somebody's drama and stress for telling them how to put a log over here. They didn't deal with any of that. They deal with every day going to school and they had a right to do that, and somebody took that from them. And so the people that took that from them got to live with that the rest of their lives. They got to deal with that. Because one day you're not going to be the big man on the block. You're not going to be the tallest one in the class. You just won't. Somebody else is going to be that. And the minute you step in the classroom or the building, they're going to give it to you hard. Now, the person that the bully has become the victim. And nobody wants to be victimized. I could have been Shaquille O'Neal size and I would have never done the things that people said and did to me. I would have never done that. Because I wasn't raised like that. I was raised in a single parent home, no father around, none of that. But you got to channel that through something else. Because bullying causes anxiety. It causes distress. It causes stress. But lastly, you have to put it into something else. And you have to basically have determination. And you have to channel that anger through something else. If you're a football player, go out there and pass hard. If you're a basketball player, go out there and bounce the ball harder. If you're a writer, write harder. If you're a filmmaker, film harder. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something else. If you mad, punch the wall. Because in science, we learn that when you hit something with a force of energy, it's going to give you the same energy back. If I push that wall like this, it's going to give the same energy back. If I drop my hand back and hit it hard enough, and I seen the guy do it because he was upset, it gave him the same force. It broke his whole entire hand. Reached it all. So you got to channel that anger to something else. If you're a boxer, hit the bag as hard as you can, but you should never hit the next man that's standing next to you. We all need help. We all need help. You know most of the people that bullied me growing up. You know what they look like? Y'all know what they look like? Well, let me make it more specific. Do you know what race of people they were? Nope. It was my own kind. My own people doing that to me. And yes, it happens amongst Caucasian people as well. Y'all do it to each other because we used to call it jank. Oh, you know the fat lady. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But we would go about our business, spend the night at each other's house the next day. But some days people go to school, you don't know if they didn't eat the night before. You get what I'm saying? They got a big bullying problem down the region. And when we roll through the neighborhood, me and my brother, it's poverty, it's impoverty. These kids are not even eating. They trying to come up with a program where they can send them home on Fridays with canned goods. So they'll be good to come back to school on Monday. Because just think, if your stomach's sticking to your ribs, as the old people say, and you hadn't eaten anything, and y'all know what it's like not to eat for a few hours, you're going to start to get upset and aggravated. The minute somebody say something, it's going to pop off. Now you fight. You get what I'm saying? When you fight somebody, and you hit somebody in the head, did you know if you hit somebody in the head, you can kill them? Did you know that? Yeah. Did you know you can kill somebody? You can kill them. If you hit them hard enough in their chest, you can kill them. If you hit them hard enough and they fall, and they hit their head on the bleacher or anything, they can die. You know what that's called? Murder. They charge children 14, 13 with murder. They do that. They're a vegetable in the hospital drinking out of a straw because they paralyzed because you hit them and they hit their head and their whole entire spinal cord broke at C4 or C3 back there in your neck right here. This your cervical. Anything above C3 and above, you drink it out of a straw. Guess what? That's a attempted murder. You punch him in the face, that's assault. You hit him over the head with a bottle, that's assault and battery. With a deadly weapon. If you cut him with it after it breaks, you cut him with it. This stuff that y'all see in these movies, the Menace to Society, the Boys in the Hood, all the little gangster movies, I've been around a lot of stuff. My brother been around that in Atlanta. I was around in San Diego. So at the end of the day, I seen the bullying firsthand because I dealt with it. But it's not right. So you have to stop and think what you're doing to each other. Because eventually, you might need that person next to you. You get what I'm saying? You might need him. He might need you. And you got to be cordial to each other. Because bullying causes anxiety. It causes distress. But you have to be determined to put it towards something else. If not, you will go your whole life knocking on the devil's door. I see this cat right here. What's going on with you, man? What are you, man? Look at your shirt, man. Shut up, dirty dude. Like, man, got holes in it. Keep doing it. And a person's mindset, it'll break sometimes, and they can't handle that. And they're going to do one of two things: commit suicide, or they're going to hurt you, or somebody close to you. So live and let live. If the ant walking, it's just an ant. Don't go over there and just step on it to be mean. Let it do what it do. You get what I'm saying? Same way with each other. Let them do what he do. Because to be the bigger person and to be a real true person and a winner, it takes you to go over there and say, nah, y'all ain't gonna do it. Stand up for it. Nah, y'all ain't gonna do it. We ain't doing that today. Nah, you gonna fight me too? What's up? What you gonna do? We ain't doing that today. I might see that every day. I say that. Today, it ain't that day. My dog died yesterday. I ain't eat today. He ain't eat today. We in the same bucket. I don't care that you live on the other side of the tracks. We're not doing it today. So we can talk this out like men, or we can handle it. But at the end of the day, we're not gonna do that. So I tell you what, you my homie. Don't worry about it. They play football, don't even trip. We'll go to the gym, get you a little bigger, and then we'll get on the field and we'll go at it with them. Do sports. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to use your hands. You can always think stuff out. Now, I'm gonna ask you something. What's your name? Thank you. Trayvon. Trayvon, what's your name? Jameis, what's your name? Isaiah. Trayvon, Jameis, Isaiah. Trayvon. Isaiah came and told you Jameis said something about your mom and that your house stank and your feet stank and got pee stains in your underwear. What you gonna do? That, really? You gonna go fight him?
Why everybody?
No, hold on.
Put your hand down there.
You gonna, so he told you that he said that you didn't hear, that he said you got pee stains in your drawers. and that your house stink and your feet stink. You just gonna go fight him? So what you gonna do? You know what? You know you're not. You gonna go fight him. But why you gonna fight him? Hold on. Why you gonna fight him? He said that, did you hear? But you didn't hear none of this though. He said that. He said. Did you verify it? Right. So what do you think you need to do?
Tell somebody.
You can do that. That's good. You can tell the teacher. And that doesn't make you a snitch because that's street stuff. Ain't none of y'all in his street. And none of y'all who I've been around it. My brother been around it. Ain't none of y'all there. That's all street stuff. That's all foolishness. Okay? First thing you need to do is one or two things. You need to say, well, he don't know my mama. You know what I'm saying? Or you need to tell him to get away from you because I don't want to hear because he didn't say that to me. Or you could be a man and say, What you say that was again? Sorry. Jabez. Hey, Jabez, like, hey man, like, what's your name? Isaiah told me that, man, you said I had urine stain in my underwear in my house thing. Like, did you really say that, man? Dude, I don't even know you. Man, I ain't never been in your house. I don't know what your house smell like. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I just wanted to know, man. Because he came and told me that, man, he trying to instigate stuff. He trying to start stuff. Want to see a fight. Want to see y'all bully and bait up each other. Then you hit him, now you going to jail from your age all the way to you 21. Because you in juvenile, because you killed him. Just for punching him in the face and go fight him. Like my brother said, you got to think. Did he really say that? Like he said, think. Is it true? He didn't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hear that. So that's how you have to handle that. You get what I'm saying? Talk it out. Don't just go walk into the first fight. Because everybody gonna be behind you. So the only thing you gotta do is grab his hand and take him outside in the back. Because everybody gonna be behind you with their phones rolling. Oh yeah, they gonna fight, man. Yeah, he said his house thinking that. Nah, come on, man. I need to talk to you real quick. Let's come over here, bro. Hey man, just want to see you. I just want to know. Like, you could have came and told me that. Maybe I do stink. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, tell me that. So, you know, at the end of the day, you got to be more, you gotta be more.
Hey, sit up and listen to what this man's talking about.
You gotta be more respectful of each other, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to channel everything that I did. I didn't want to go to jail. I didn't want to die. I made that rational decision in my mind as a child. So what I did was I channeled it through other things. I said, let me get out of Mississippi for a while. So I joined the Navy, which wasn't bad. It afforded me to see everything. Hawaii 5 times, Guam twice, Japan once, Korea once, Saudi Arabia 3 times, Africa twice, Seattle, New York, London. I've been everywhere. And lived in California. I did 4 things. I wanted my Montgomery GI Bill, I wanted to travel, I wanted to live in California, and I wanted a car. I killed 4 birds with 1 stone when I went to the military. Got honorable discharge, got out, I did whatever job I wanted. My brother got 2 degrees over here. I got 2 degrees. And I'm not bragging, I'm just saying, you have to channel that. You always have a choice. You always have a choice. The best choices to make is to be a winner. Protect the next man. Even if that means sometimes you gotta put yourself in harm's way, you protect the next man. Make sure he good. You get what I'm saying? Because there's no way you can walk down my block and my grandmother would see you hungry and she would feed you. And you know what that passed down to me? He's the same way. His grandmother the same way. There's no way you can walk down my block and I see you ain't got nothing. I'm gonna make sure you got it. You get what I'm saying? We done a lot for people that we know. And people have done for us that we know. And that's what life is all about. Giving, helping, receiving, and respecting. Okay? So, attitude determines altitude. Let me hear y'all see it. Y'all don't even believe that y'all self. Let me see it. Attitude determines altitude. That means if your attitude is great, you'll go high. Altitude is high, like in the mountain. You'll go high. If your attitude is poor, nobody's gonna respect you. Then you think the world is against you. Because the world owes you nothing. You get what I'm saying? Get your grades. Make sure you're good. Help each other out. Don't bully each other. Don't send that message. If a girl send you a message of her body, don't send it to 20 people. You tell her, nah, don't send me that. Because it can actually get out. My mom might get my phone and see it. I'm gonna get in trouble. You get what I'm saying? That's what might happen. And then she's gonna be embarrassed. If she send it anyway, just delete it. Tell her to respect you because women have to respect you too. It's not just about respecting them either. It's a mutual thing. You get what I'm saying? It's mutual. Because it's all bullying is very serious. And you just seen 4 children up here. 3 young ladies and a young man dead. They crossed that threshold. This life, that's them. They made up in their mind, I'm gonna step over to it. That's serious. Don't be that one that lets somebody grow up or not even make it because you picked on them. Bullying's never gonna go away, but y'all gotta make the difference. You know what I'm saying? It has to start today. Because you're not as tough as you think. Because trust me, you'll get to jail. Like I said, it's guys in there that's doing 300 years. You in a jail cell with this man. You think you tough because you cut a couple folks. He done shot a whole block. He got 300 years, robbed the bank, he don't care. You know what a person facing 300 years can do to you in a jail cell? They ain't nothing to do. He can die 10 times and he'll still be in jail 300 years from now. You get what I'm saying? Life is 75 years. He can die 3, 4, 5 times and still be in prison in 300 years. That's how serious it is. Y'all ever seen that show Beyond Scared Straight? That's real life. That's real life. Those guys in there, he could die. If he could die 3 or 4 times and come back, he'll still be in prison. Because 75 years is a lifetime. You multiply that time 4, he could die 4 times. That's 300 years. He'll still be in prison. It's people that's in prison doing that type of time. 150 years. You get what I'm saying? 150 years ago was slavery. That means somebody could have lived in slavery and still live long enough to still be in jail today if they were still living. That's how much crime and terrorizing people have done to other people. Bullying, robbing, stealing, killing. You are a terrorist when you go in somebody's house and break in their house. You are a terrorist. You're no different than Saddam Hussein or Osama bin Laden. You are a terrorist. Just a neighborhood terrorist, a local terrorist. You get what I'm saying? You bullying somebody, you are a terrorist. And guess what? The United States government got a division for that too. Terroristic threats. As my brother was saying, you on there, man, I'll bust your head up. Because guess what? Every time you send a text, an email, video, it all has a timestamp. You in the electronic age now. Every time you send it, time, 12:43 and 25 seconds. You send it. He'll prosecute him. Yeah, he said he was going to do this, that, and that. But I didn't even do it. But you made a threat that you was going to do it. Now you're a terrorist. Now your picture is up in Lee County, in the state of Mississippi, and nationally, with the FBI database. These people watching. They might not be sitting there watching 24 hours, but when they pop across their screen, they got people that's sitting there that's actually monitoring stuff. So be kind and be cordial to each other. Be a team. All y'all go to Plantersville together. We was the Panthers when me and him did Plantersville. Now y'all the Pirates. Be one team of Pirates and help each other. You might not like each other, but just say, hey, you know what? We don't get along, but at least we can agree to disagree. When we go out on the football field, we go out here to be angry. You get what I'm saying? We go out here to be shamed. And when we get done off the field, you go home and I go home. We'll just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Your Jordans don't make you, your polo don't make you, and everything you got on somebody else bought for you. Because they have child labor laws. You can't work. So somebody bought that chain that you got on, right? Right? Because I'm sure you probably rent yours or something, but you can't work to go get it on your own, so somebody bought it. So be grateful for what you have. Don't join on the next man because he doesn't have. Because one day he might have and you don't. Then you might need him and he might need you. Okay? So, attitude determines what?
Attitude.
Y'all saying too low. Y'all me and I need to get some bass in your voice. Attitude determines what?
Attitude.
Attitude determines what?
Attitude.
Attitude determines what?
Attitude.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm going to say this to y'all, and this is my last thing. All I see is a bunch of beautiful men in here. And beautiful not meaning from a homosexual standpoint, because I see your eyes dropping. You niggas like, what? Really? Yeah, ain't nobody ever told y'all beautiful before, right? Right? Girls told y'all?
That's a lie. That's the biggest lie that they told me.
But that's okay. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Pull your pants up, because I don't like to talk to people they pants down. Put them all the way up. Come on, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Put them up, put them up. There you go. That's respect. Because if you came to my house, you would date my daughter. I tell you to get out. I got 3 of them, they beautiful. 15, 16, 17. My youngest daughter played basketball for Point Top, and she's a beast. So you want to date my daughter, you got to come correct. Because you come to my house, dad, yeah, man. Oh, no. I'm going to tell my daughter, they already done me. Hey, we got to go. And I ain't going to be no question about it. My daddy don't like you. He don't like you. He just don't want you here with your attitude like that. It's called temerity. You know what temerity is? Temerity means you walk around, not just you, and I ain't picking on you, I'm just messing with you. And you young, because I used to say it too, we all did. But temerity is when you walk around very boastful and you braggadocious like, man, I'm a man, like whatever, like, who is this? Like, man, I ain't standing to you, man, whatever. Man, I don't want to be at work, man, whatever. That's what that is. Temerity is being young and immature. Being young and immature. You know what I'm saying? Being very braggadocious, very boastful. Okay? Just be respectful to yourself. You must learn to respect self. Because I can't take you serious for a job if your parents are down there. Can't do that. Because that means you're gonna come to my establishment and people are gonna run away from my business, your opinions in that. I need you to be respectful for yourself first. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you don't respect yourself. You know, you do what young men do. But all y'all do that. But be respectful first, okay? Have respect for yourself, respect for your parents, and your teachers, and your staff, and respect for others, okay? Sometimes teachers don't do everything right, but it's their world, it's their domain. You ain't gonna go in the ocean and tell a shark how to live, right? Can't do it, because it'll eat you alive. It's the same way here. It's their domain. They teach you what you need to know so you can go out there and be a better, productive person. Thank you guys, y'all are awesome, man. Give yourselves a hand. Thank you. Give my brother a hand. Thank y'all.
I think we got a couple more. I think we still got a couple more minutes. Talk to you about these last two slides. So this was a young lady that took the negative and turned it into something positive. She was being bullied, so she decided, hey, I'm gonna take their words, I'm gonna create my own clothing line. Clothing line now selling hundreds of thousands. 11 years old. College gonna be paid for. House gonna be paid for, because she took that negative and turned it into something positive. That's all we're saying here today. Take the negative, turn it into something positive. Use their words against you, as my brother was saying, and turn it into something positive. What does it say? Is it what? True. Before you send that text, is it what? True. Is it what? True. Next, is it? Is it? Yes, sir. And is it? Time. You gotta ask yourself that. Every time before you send it, is it all of these things? And as we said, it's about time to go, but we're gonna be coming back, so we're gonna be seeing you. So repeat after me. Stop bullying. Stop bullying. Stand up. Stand up. Speak out. Speak out. Stand up. Stand up. Speak out. Speak out. Stand up. Stand up. Speak out. Speak out. Thank y'all for your time, young men.